Well, growing up, I always loved games, and I think I was always very, I guess, artistic. I was like, drawing out my own levels for games. So remember back then, the shooters back then were a lot of them were side-scrolling shooters, and so I would get large pieces of paper and make my own level. Oh boy, well, we're always looking to see, kind of what our community is looking for in the games, and we try and be as interactive with them while also kind of, I guess, staying on top of what is new and exciting. I think a lot of people just like playing, like pretending to be in battle without actually the danger of really being in the battle. In fact, I think SOCOM Special Forces is the closest you can get to feeling what it's like to be in a battle without actually being in, particularly when you combine the PlayStation Move with the sharpshooter and 3D. I think, in SOCOM in general, it's about playing together as a team. And so in the single player, in our online co-op and multiplayer, it's very team focused. You want to play with your friends and collaborate. I think, for SOCOM Special Forces, some of the biggest challenges were all the different control methods that you can play the game with. So you can play the entire SOCOM Special Forces with the DualShock, with the PlayStation Move, and the sharpshooter. And each of them have unique settings and controller mappings, and we've really tried to tune the game appropriately for each one. And I think the other thing I would add is just, again, talking about how big the game is, the fact that we've built a single-player campaign with 14 missions. We have online 5-player co-op, and then competitive multiplayer for 32 players. So there's a lot of ways to play the game. Today there are more war games than there used to be, but I think that SOCOM Special Forces stands out because it does focus so much on the team-based gameplay, which is not something you see in a lot of other military shooters out there.